What is going on, guys? Don't mind my eye. I actually got metal in my eye and had to go to the eye doctor and have them pull it out. So my eye is still a little messed up and I have a special contact lens in there to like help it heal. But for the meantime, I'm very, very excited about this and I couldn't wait. I had to wait for the sun to go down because again, my eyes are still sensitive to the light because of the eye doctor doing what he had to do to get the metal out. But I couldn't wait to put this in. I've been working on this. I've been wanting this for a long time. And this is an HSF intake, and we are going to do this as a collab with Timo from German Speed Performance. These things are going to be sick, guys. It's truly something different than anything on the market currently. So here is prototype. This is carbon fiber, 100% carbon fiber tube, super lightweight. We have all our nozzles on here. And here is the passenger side, and you might be like, that's not a whole lot of piping for an intake. Well, you're correct. So they are close to equal length, and we are making them nice and stubby. So the intake is pretty much hidden on this now. It's going to be kind of similar to this over here. So we're going to have our driver's side going way down here instead of our passenger side going all the way over here. Which, again, I have nothing wrong with the fin fab. This is absolutely my favorite intake on the market. Love Brett for this intake. This thing has been awesome to me, but I wanted to do one for myself and one kind of our own style. So after a lot of measurement and time considering, we realized you actually have, and right, it doesn't look like it, but you have a lot of room up underneath the ECU. Well, there's not a whole lot of fresh air that goes here, so that's when we kind of came up with the idea of using our fog light area, and air is forced through the bumper this way. So if by cutting here and adding in this mesh, it's going to force air to where these filters are here and on this side. So we're going to have two stubbies. We're going to have one that goes off this side and one that goes on this side. But you're really not even going to be able to see these intakes. They're going to be pretty hidden for the most part, and you're going to see what I mean, right? I am still on the factory hot side charge pipe. So this piping here that runs over here, you're not going to be able to see. You'll still be able to see my cold side charge pipe, but it's really just going to open up the engine bay and the direct engine right here for you. And we spent so much time designing and developing this and testing this. This has been on Timo's car for about 2 months now. This is prototype number 2 going on mine. He has a 2025, mine is a 2022. Check out this T-fitting. We spent a lot of time doing that, or at least Timo did. So shout out to him for figuring that out. And we're just going to jump right into the install before I get too long and just keep yapping y'all's ear off. So I'm gonna start by taking off this long runner here. And since this is already an assembled piece and I've taken this off before, again, your de-assemblation or your assemblation might be a little bit different than mine. So this is just the easiest way I know how to do it. All right, got it loose over here. I got it loose over there. So now all I'm gonna do is work this side up past that, and I'm gonna pull it out. And yes, I did not have an intake filter on this car. I had a velocity stack. All right, back in here. I undid the 10 millimeter here. I went ahead and loosened our clamp that is way down in here. What's up, Bubba? What you doing, dude? Trying to go back inside? Oh, a spoon? All right. Sorry about that, guys. And we're gonna end up undoing that connection right there. If you have a hard line, what you'll end up doing is cutting it and just keeping this fitting here. With that being said, and this being completely loose, we're just going to reach up in here, pull. We still have our IAT sensor here, which we're just going to not unplug, but we'll just completely pull out because we're going to need that for ours. And we will snake the fin fab pipe up and out. Put it over here with our other. Said love that intake. It's treated me really well. Oh my gosh, I just realized I think I took the clamps off these and never put them back on. What the heck? Wow. Anyway, guys, so with all that being out of the way, you have 2 turbos just sitting here. So we're going to go ahead and install the passenger side. It'll be pretty much the same way I just took off the other one. It's going to connect down on to this piece. I'm going to have to rotate this coupler to get it just right, and then that pipe is going to sit just right up top like that. All right, guys, and you're gonna be an adult. Tighten up that one down there first on the turbo, and then this one, again, this is just carbon fiber. It's not aluminum, it's not metal. Don't over tighten it, just tight enough to make it not go nowhere. And for the driver's side, we have this handy dandy bracket. Look at that beautiful thing, Timo fucking design right there. Has both of our logos. You see it's a very odd shape, so you're gonna have this hole. Oh, excuse me, guys. That sits right here. You see mine's all scratched up because I've had so many intakes that I've used that hole. So we're going to slide this bracket on the tube, kind of pick up the tube. We're going to slide this little bolt through. All right, so that's kind of like a loose fit on there right now, guys. Go ahead and let go. The pipe's going to sit right inside of that. Then you're going to have your other U-shaped bracket here with your stainless hardware. And these use a 4mm Allen head. Sorry guys, y'all can see here, here's our clamp with the hardware. So I'm just going to start them by hand, make sure that both sides are starting, and then a handy dandy tool, kind of go both sides, share the load, getting tight. Now, being adult, guys. Alright guys, and here you can see it's nice, solid. The intake is picked up off of the frame, and you got a nice mounting spot for that side. Not going anywhere. Anyway guys, again, prototype. So let's slide this up in here. Click that into place. And then you'll see that we have this big tube right here, right? That's where that big piece is gonna go. You have your little vacuum one. It's gonna click into place here. And then we're gonna have another smaller piece, which I'm gonna show y'all here in a second. All right guys, so you have your T-fitting, which is going to plug directly into this front port. I went ahead and put on my velocity stack on the front, but what happens is that T-bracket, this fitting whirls around and goes right into here, and you can run that however you want. Other fitting is going to go to your evap, and then of course you got your big one here, and I kind of just zip tied everything to kind of really clean it up. But again, T-fitting, so intercooler, evap, intake. And now you didn't?
Yeah, because it made me left the game.
Oh, what the heck? Did you get the Robux?
No, I don't know.
Okay, I'll see you when I get in, okay? Sorry guys, daughter's playing Roblox. And now we're gonna come over here, we're gonna take the ECU off. So we're gonna take off this cover here, and we're going to actually end up disconnecting the ECU. You could either unplug your battery, but you really don't have to. You're just going to kind of push and pull these. Might be kind of difficult with, look, I got a piece of metal there. That's crazy. And there it goes. All right guys, so we're going to go ahead and pull up our ECU cover, and I'm just going to put that over here to the side. We're going to then take our ECU. The ECU actually slides out. There's that little plastic piece on it, so don't just try to pick it up. And down there, it slides out that way. Take our ECU, don't drop it, don't throw it. You don't gotta be super gentle with it, but don't, you know what I mean? It's not, don't be rough with it either. So you're gonna have a 10mm here. If you look right over here, you're gonna also have a 10mm here. So we're going to pull on this wire right here, which is going to release it from its little connector piece here. So that exposes that 10mm there. And then you're gonna also have one that is way under here. So kind of a little bit of a pain to get to, but once you get that one, and I think that's it, just those three We got to get this wiring harness off of here, which is clipped there. This should come right up. So again, 10, 10, clip, and then there's another 10 that you're gonna need a deep socket to go way underneath. There it is. If you have a wobble socket, you can kind of put it on there and put it on that 10 millimeter under there. That way you don't have to take off the water neck. And, oh, we forgot to disconnect this one right here. Let's see if we can pull it off, because I've had this off before. There we go, wiggle that out. That comes out, and look at all the room for activities you have over here. Now I kind of did zip tie some wire that's just kind of over here. I don't remember putting electrical tape on it. I don't think I did. I think that's factory, which is kind of weird. Anyway, so a couple zip ties to kind of keep my wiring neat. And move all this. And I'm going to show y'all how this pipe runs in here. All right, so you can see here I kind of split the pipe. This is going to go right underneath your AC line here. Your IAT goes here. You actually got more than plenty. Oh, sorry, I'm blocking the camera. To plug this in. And if you look, again, this is where it's hard to show, but you see all the room down in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put on my intake and whatnot, or my filter, or my other velocity stack before I put it down in there. If not, it's going to be a pain in the ass to get on. And then we're going to basically just slide this whole piece down in there, connect it to there, tighten these all up. We'll fire her up and let y'all hear her once we put the ECU and all that back in. All right. So I got this far, but we're going to connect this piece, tighten our clamps, put the IAT bung or plug it back in, and we'll start her up for y'all once I get the ECU back in. And then that'll be another step further, and I'll make another video over that of installing these. I don't know if we're going to offer them complete yet, or if we're just going to offer the template. So if you want to, you could cut yours out. Now, in order to get those off, you got to take the bumper off, and I'm not doing that tonight because I got some dinner plans, and so I'm just trying to finish this up before the wife kills me. And I was bleeding a little bit, you know, blood, sweat, and tears. It got my knuckle over here, no big deal. And yeah, let's get this thing finished. All right, guys, everything's in, everything's plugged in. This is like HSF intake delete. But yeah, now you see I'm gonna have to do some dress up of the engine bay, because you know how long I have piping to look at to kind of make it look pretty. We are working on charge pipes as well, which I'm pretty excited about. Obviously carbon fiber charge pipes as well to make it really pretty. But here's how she's looking right now. You got that one down in there. I know a lot of people like to see an intake, but I think this is going to be functional. And like I said, look at all that room. You have so much room for activities now. I think we should hear how she sounds. My left eye is getting even blurrier right now. I need to chill out and go back inside. You can see it's actually getting a little irritated. But super excited. Let's hear how she sounds, guys. All right, guys, so I haven't been the happiest. Uh-oh, sorry, my Bubba's sick. You okay? Get you some medicine? I'll get you some pants too. Anyway, guys, haven't been exactly the happiest with some of my recordings and some of my videos lately, because I feel like I skip a lot, and I'm always like, hey, let me put the camera down 1 second. I don't always have a camera guy available to me. And so like, I feel like I'm missing out on crucial moments in the video where I'm putting y'all down and coming back 30 seconds later after I did something and leaving some of y'all like, how the heck did he do that? So I picked up these Meta glasses, so now y'all can fully see my messy garage. Both my hands wrenching and exactly what I'm doing. Oh man, we gotta get you some medicine, huh, bub? Yeah, oh, strong. Anyway, guys, y'all can see I'm always doing a million projects in here, stuff everywhere. But up in the quality, up in the content style, some POV stuff coming soon. Love you guys, appreciate y'all. Until the next one. Do you say bye? Say bye. 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 No? You don't feel like talking today? Oh.
Yeah.